My Fair Lady. They say she had a 4-octave soprano, which I don't really know what that means, but apparently it's a big deal and it's rare. I guess it's like a voice which has incredible range. You can, I guess, whatever, sing in multiple octaves. It's rare. So she made a great career on that voice. And then in 1997, she had surgery in the city to remove, she had non-cancerous cysts in her throat, on her vocal cords. Well, the surgery was botched. And you may remember reading about this. And she lost the ability to sing because of this surgery forever. You know, people were, when that kind of made the news, I mean, if anybody who loved those movies and those plays was just sort of horrified at the thought of never being able to hear her sing again. And she talked about it, you know, in subsequent years. She talked about the reality of losing her voice. And again, you know, forever. She said, when I woke up from the operation to remove this cyst on my vocal cord, my singing voice was gone. She said she knew it before anybody even told her, before she was informed of it. She just knew it. She said, I went into a depression. I felt like I lost my identity. I mean, think about it. If you Julie Andrews, like, no voice, no My Fair Lady, no voice, no Maria von Trapp. If it wasn't for her voice, the life that she lived, the life that she had, it never would have happened. But she would have had a life, of course, but the life she lived, I mean, no way. Can you imagine losing something which shaped your life, defined your life? Like certain people that we've lost in our lives, who profoundly influenced our lives. Maybe it's not even a person. Maybe it's something less important, but still really important. Still something that had an enormous impact. And it's gone. Like it's lost. Like what you do with that and what we do about that. When that happens, or if it happens. You know, Barbara Walters interviewed Julie Andrews again, I guess, shortly after that surgery. And she asked her about the loss of her voice. And she talked about the depression and just the loss. But then a little bit later in the interview, she's asked, Barbara Walters asks, what's your greatest fear? She asked Julie Andrews, and she didn't even pause. She said, what I fear the most in my life is something happening to my kids. If my kids are unhappy, she said, then I can't relax or be happy at all. I mean, I get that. And I don't even have kids, and I get it. Maybe because I just see it all the time. Middle school. And you can't do anything about it. Like, you know you can't get on that bus. And you can't walk into that cafeteria to do something about it. It kills you. But they couldn't do it. The last chapter is kind of a sad one. Or it's like lost control, whether it's whoever those people are and their own struggles. I've just been thinking about, especially in relation to being here or not being here, like what we've lost, or at least distant, and for good reason. But the loss of it, was I felt like I was in like almost this privileged place throughout these weeks because I'd run into you. Going to be your voice to be back here. And of fundamental. Do I see this all does eventually was his popularity, but he's still packed